We're going to do practice E now, but before we start, again, on the back of the homework only, there's a typo, and there should be no division sign here. P is equal to I times V. So make sure you make that correction on the back of the homework sheet. It is correct on the last page of the notes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at practice E, which is electrical power. Okay, and we have 5 problems. Okay, so let's look at E1. So E1 says we're going to write our given. We're going to write what we want to find. We're going to write our basic equation. We're going to rearrange the equation to solve for the unknown in terms of the known, and then we're going to substitute and solve. And what we just saw was that as far as power is concerned, depending upon what we're given in a problem, there's 3 different equations that we can have. So if we're given V and I, P is equal to VI. If we're given I and R, P is equal to I squared R. And if we're given V and R, P is equal to V squared R. So obviously, we use whichever one depending on what we're given. If we don't remember these, you saw all we did was use Ohm's law to substitute in. So in this one, it says a 10,050 watt electric toaster. So watts is power, so we're given the power. So we need to remember that when they give us something in watts, that's the power. It operates on a household circuit, so that's the voltage. It's 120 volts. What is the resistance? We want to find R of the wire that makes up the heating element of the toaster. So we know that P is equal to V squared over R. This is the equation for power that relates resistance, but we want to rearrange the equation to solve for the unknown in terms of the known. So I'm going to multiply both sides by R, and then I'm going to divide both sides by P. Why did I bother doing that in 2 steps? Why don't I just do it in my head? You know why? Because this is where people make the greatest mistakes, rearranging an equation with 3 variables. So if the more I write down on paper, the less likely I am to make a mistake. If I go ahead and take that extra step and write it down instead of doing it in my head, I'm not going to make a mistake. All right, so R is equal to 120 volts squared over 10,050 watts, and that comes out to be 14 ohms. And that's it.